Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations and I'm Nova, and I'm so glad you decided to join me today. Today is Mandala Tuesday, and that means we are going to come on here and get together as a community and look at our mandala blankets. So if this is your first time here, welcome to my cozy little corner of YouTube. I hope you enjoy your time here. And to tell you a little bit about Mandala Tuesdays, we do, as a kind of a little yarny community on Tuesdays, this mandala throw. It's a Yarnspirations pattern, and it is by Lisa Gentry. There is also a crochet along by the Crochet Crowd, and I will link all of that info in my description box. Fantastic crochet along, fantastic blanket. A lot of us have found a mutual love for this blanket, and so it's become kind of a thing for some YouTubers as well as just yarny friends on YouTube. So you guys who watch the videos. So you don't have to have a YouTube channel to participate in this, and you're not expected to participate either. So this is totally optional. If you want to participate, you can. A lot of people just really enjoy watching and seeing the different ways that the blankets work up. Everybody just kind of has fun seeing the different colorways that this blanket works up in. It looks like a completely different blanket when you see it in different colors, which at the end of this video, I will pop in some pictures of other people's blankets that they have sent in this week. And if you want, I have a mandala playlist, my mandala playlist linked in my description. And you can see not only my past updates, but I did a previous blanket, the whole blanket, all the way up till the end of it to row 50, and all of that is documented in there, and so are a whole bunch of other people's blankets at the end of my videos when I do my little montage. So you can see a lot of different colorways. It is super cool. So where are some other places you can get your mandala fix here on YouTube? So there are actually quite a few YouTube channels that are participating in this. So not only can you see them in my videos and see the submissions that I get to my email at the end of my videos, which, by the way, if you decide to participate, my email is in the description, and you can feel free to send me a picture at any point in your progress. You don't have to be at the same point as me or as anyone else. But there are also a couple of other YouTube channels for you to check out if you want to see more, and I will link all of those in my description box. So this is actually the second one that I've made. Well, I'm working on kind of a 2.5 because I'm currently working on one for my cat. But the last time around with my other blanket, it was actually me, Llama Mama Kayla, and Be Wowed by April Lee. So Be Wowed by April Lee already finished hers, and she's not making another one right now. But if you want to see her past blanket, I will have her linked in the description below. And Llama Mama Kayla is working on her third blanket, but she has a lot of health issues and just personal life stuff going on, as I'm sure most of my viewers are aware, because I know most of my viewers are also her viewers. So we love her. We love you if you're watching this video, and we want you to just focus on, feeling better, healing, doing anything that you need to do right now. Whatever is good for you right now, that's what we want you to be doing. So don't worry about Mandala Tuesday. If you aren't able to do it again this week, we totally understand. So if you would like to, though, she has made 3 of these. Well, she's on her 3rd one. So pop over to her channel. If you've never seen her stuff before, somehow pop over to her channel, watch some of her other videos, maybe look at her past blankets. And then we've got quite a few people who are participating currently. Oh, and then Tiffany at CMM Designs also, she was participating this go around, but she finished hers, and she's still doing Tuesdays, Mandala Tuesdays, but she's doing a new mandala blanket, a different pattern. So you can see her previous mandala blanket and what she's got going on right now. And then who's currently working on Mandala Tuesdays is Heather at Strings and Threads, Terry Mares Crochet, Jess at J-Hook Magic, Connie's Crafty Corner, Jenna's Stitches, Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Jeannie, and Desi's Crochet Cubby. So check those out if you are interested and you want to see some more mandala blankets. I will have all of them linked in the description, so super easy. You could just click on their names and check them out. So without further ado, what have I been working on this week? Well, this week I entered my fair, which you may have seen because I did post some videos about it. And one of the things I entered into the fair is the blanket that I'm currently working on for my mandala throw. So I got to a spot that I was comfortable with stopping, and you may have seen that in last week's video. And then I submitted it to the fair, so I'm not going to have it for a couple of weeks. And then I'm going to be, I'm going to be going to Michigan actually, and I was actually planning on bringing that blanket with me to Michigan, because I was going to try to bring some of my Christmas presents that I've been working on, with me to Michigan so that I can, you know, wrap them and leave them there so that I don't have to pay so much in shipping, here in the coming months. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do about that yet. I might try to just kind of hammer out as much as I can, and get to a good spot. Well, I'll see. It remains to be seen how I'm going to handle that. I may just have to ship it anyways. But what I have been working on is my cat's mandala throw. So if you didn't see my previous videos, I've been working on, or I started working on, just a little miniature version of our mandala for my cat, because he is obsessed with laying on my projects. He's obsessed with laying on the mandala throw specifically. He absolutely loves it. But honestly, he just loves anything I'm working on. So I was like, I'm going to try making him his own for when he's pestering me. And I'm really trying to like crochet because, guys, he literally is the neediest cat you will ever see in your life. I love him to bits, but if he had his way, I would never crochet. You guys would never get any content because I would never crochet. So yes, I do sit here and hold him for like hours a day, but sometimes I need a distraction, so I don't feel bad moving him aside, because usually if I move him aside, he just comes back. So I was like, hey, what if I make him his own blanket? I can, you know, kind of spread it out like he thinks I'm working on it kind of thing. Like, you know, I've got the actual project here and then I put his here. And actually I have tried it and it has worked. So obviously that doesn't mean that he's not interested in my projects, but it means sometimes this is a good decoy. And also it's just a little blanket for him. I figured if nothing else, I'll put it in one of his cat beds. So I've been working on it and I decided to make it a little bit bigger. I had thought I was finished with it and then I was like, I want it to be a little bit bigger. So I went a little bit rogue. I worked on this and this is what I've got. And I added 3 more rows and I kind of went rogue. I didn't look at the pattern. So this gray round was my last round using the pattern. And then this round I did half double crochets, and I'm pretty sure this is pretty close to what the pattern does do right here. I'm pretty sure that this round is basically like single crochets in every stitch, except for these like double crochet spike stitches that go down into this other row. I'm pretty sure because I've made this, you know, a few times, or I've done that repeat a few times. So I'm pretty sure that that's what it is. But I did half double crochets, and then the next round I actually stuck with the same yarn, and then I did another round of half double crochets, and I did an increase in the middle, and I just did straight up half double crochets, trying to round out my edges more since I'm ending this early and not making a full blanket. And then I took a thicker yarn, because if you remember, I was saying that I wanted to play with textures on this, so I actually have like all different weights of yarn in here. I've got 3 weights, 4 weights, 5 weights of yarn, and I'm just kind of playing with different textures, and you know, I don't know, it adds some interest. So I used this like really thick yarn that is from my scraps that I got at Goodwill way back when I first started crocheting. I have no idea what this yarn is. It is super thick. I want to say it's probably like cotton or something because it has a different texture than acrylic that I'm used to working with. And it's not as like soft. So I'm not sure. That's just my guess. I have no idea what it is. But anyway, this is what I ended up working up. And I think that it came out great. I really like that I ended in a brighter blue than I had been doing. I think that that is a really nice way to end it. And I rounded it out and everything. I'm really happy with that. So if you didn't see in my last video, something else I did was, because I used 3-weight yarn right here, for this round, this was really like see-through because this was very thin. So it was like this area was just super see-through. So what I did was I actually crocheted a circle panel and then I sewed it on to the blue, to this round that was already there, but I like sewed it to the bottom of it where the, you know, other round connected, but I sewed it to the back. And then it, from the front and the back, it looks good. So this is the back. And here is my front. And I am super happy with how that came out. I honestly think that this would be a cool, like, tablecloth type thing. Like, put this on a table, like, maybe like a side table in your living room or something. I could see this being kind of cool. Especially like a den. Like, to me, I feel like this kind of is, I don't know, reading like a den vibe or something, you know, with like the blues and the grays and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what mine came out like, and I think I am actually going to be done with it this time. I think this is a nice, good size for my kitty to loaf on. I just wanted it to be loafable size, and I think this is happily loafable size. So, yeah. And I haven't, I just finished working on those rows because I have been so busy this week. So I haven't had a chance to show him it. So next week, if I have any pictures, I will add them in of him on the blanket, because I love to get those little, you know, real life moments, of him always trying to be on my mandala blanket. But yeah, that is my mandala update for the week. You know, like I said, a little different from usual. I went rogue with it and finished my cat's mandala, and I think that that was a good way to do it so that it was, you know, nice and circular and finished at this stage of the mandala. So now, you guys, are you ready to see the submissions I had this week? Because I had some submissions this week. I am going to put those in. So kick back, relax, enjoy the little bit of music and our little montage of your guys' mandalas. Thank you so much for those of you who are sending those in, who are enjoying the Mandala Tuesdays, whether or not you are making a mandala, whether you're watching and commenting and supporting everyone else in their mandalas. I know a lot of people have 7,000 whips and they would love to make a mandala, but they do not have the ability to add a whip right now. I get that. Trust me, I get that. There are so many things that I wish I could be helping. So many things I wish I could be working on. So many like little cool like YouTube collabby type things that are going on. But man, I just always have 7,000 ideas going on at one time. And sometimes you just cannot add another one at the moment. So don't feel bad if you're not joining in. I love you. Thank you for being here. And I will see you guys on the next video. Enjoy the montage. Bye.